this parable, Christ speaks of a nobleman entrusting his servants with resources before departing to receive a kingdom. Each servant is given a portion of the master's wealth, yet their responses vary. The faithful servants invest and multiply what they are given, while the fearful one buries his gift, yielding nothing. Here we see a profound truth about the nature of God's kingdom. The gifts He bestows, whether talents, time, or opportunities, are not for us to hide in fear, but to invest boldly for His glory. The nobleman, representing Christ, returns as king, demanding an account. Faithfulness is rewarded generously, but indifference is met with consequence. Let us not mistake the severity of this lesson. Fear paralyzes the unfaithful servant who sees the master only as harsh, but the faithful see him rightly as generous and just, calling us to trust in His goodness and act with courage. What we do with the gifts of grace reflects our understanding of the giver. Our small investments in His kingdom, when made in faith, will bear eternal fruit. Lord of all, who gives without measure, teach us to be faithful stewards of the gifts You have entrusted to us. So often we bury what we fear to lose, misjudging Your character and forgetting the abundance of Your grace. Remove from us the spirit of fear, which casts a shadow over our trust in You. Help us to see that every talent, every moment, and every opportunity You give is not for our sake alone, but for the flourishing of Your kingdom. Grant us the courage to invest what we have been given, no matter how small it seems, knowing that You magnify our offerings when made in faith. Lord, when You return as King, may You find us diligent and faithful, not hoarding but multiplying Your grace for the sake of others. Let us act with boldness, trusting that Your justice will reward the faithful and that our efforts, even when unseen, are never wasted. We long to hear You say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Strengthen our hearts for this calling, and may all we do reflect the glory of Your coming kingdom. Amen.